this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Oh, sorry, oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd Fizzy go? Oh, how was an elephant so stealthy? I thought I trapped you behind the door. I came through and I was like, oh no, I just shut Fizzy out. And I was laughing as I did my intro. Then I turned around and I was like, oh, he's gone. And then anyway, everyone can see what happened. So good morning, Fizzy. Good morning, William. I can see you running around there. Good morning to you two. I'm going to be joined by, well, you can see who I'm going to be joined by today. And we are going to be going back to continue building my good news newspaper place. So before that, I'm going to go and have my breakfast. Nom, 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 nom. Nom. Barnaby, you know the idea. You know the idea. I don't even, my dog is so well trained. Like, look at this. You know, some people are like, oh yeah, my dog's really well trained. When I tell it to sit, it sits down. With Barnaby, I just need to give him a look and he sits. Ready? Look at that. Look how well trained he is. And now he won't move from there ever until I tell him to stand up. Like, Minecraft dogs are like a mixture between the most like obedient dogs in the world and the fact that if you tell them to sit, they'll never ever move again. Oh, sorry. Pigs are not as obedient. But also, they're really unobedient because like if I said, Barnaby, come here. Barnaby, come here. Barnaby, as you can see, they are not interested in that at all, and they don't really know any other tricks other than sit and jump off high ledge or drown yourself or jump into fire. They're the only tricks that they know. Anyway, to the love garden today, I am going to be adding Tweenie, and I love the name Tweenie, and the reason I'm adding Tweenie is because of this incredible drawing they did, and you can see it's a version of me wearing a Stampy Cat onesie and with a little Stampy Cat teddy as well. So there's like a million different ways that this picture is really, really cute. So thank you so much for drawing that for me, Tweenie, and welcome to my love garden. Right then, Barnaby, let's prove how obedient you are. Oh no, the pig was abandoned. I saw William and Fizzy. They were trying to have the pig join them, and then sadly, I guess the pig didn't bother following for long enough and has been left behind down there. Anyway, someone who will not be left behind is going to be Corey. You can join us today. Sorry, Barnaby, you are going to be left behind, but you're going to be with all of your other doggy companions, so I definitely know that you're not going to be bored, and I just need to cross to the other side of town. And oh, what have you built? Fizzy's built a fancy door outside the front of my house as well, by the looks of things. There's not really much room to add anything behind it, but hey, I now have a fancy door outside of my house. We can leave it there for now, but yeah. Just to recap, just in case you didn't see the last episodes, I built the ground floor. This is going to be a skyscraper. We're actually building a skyscraper today, which is always exciting because it's going to be probably one of the tallest things in this part of the town. I think it's probably going to be about the height of, you see the top of the Hotel of Dreams? So not the actual building part, but the little, whatever that thing is at the top. I think it's going to be about that tall, maybe. So really the only thing taller is like the clock tower and the Sky High restaurant. I think it's going to be taller than the radio tower. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So we've done the ground floor already. That is all done. And then we did the factory floor in the last episode where the printing press is going to be. So at the moment, we haven't written any newspapers. So eventually, this is all going to be working, and it's going to be firing books all over the place. Well, newspapers all over the place. At the moment, it's firing sticks, as you can see. So let me just kind of talk through the process. I moved this wall back, by the way. I made it all a little bit more compact. So I moved this wall back, but as you can see, that minecart starts whizzing around there, which then sets off this minecart, which brings the sticks up to the top up there, and then drops the sticks back down. They then get fired across the ice here, put into this hopper, and then when that chest makes its way back down, it will end up, basically looping the entire way round. So yeah, that's what we did in the last episode. But today we are mainly going to be focusing on the outside. So Corey, would you like to let me prove the disobedience? I mean, they do teleport behind you. It's just, you know, whenever you're trying to get them to stand exactly where you want. Like every time I'm taking a screenshot for the thumbnail, like I always spend absolutely ages trying to get the dog in the right place. And good thinking, Fizzy. I never think about doing that. I always just pile dirt all over the place. So right then, let me start off by making some half slabs, some block babies, you could say, of these this stone. And eventually we are going to break a hole in, which is going to have a staircase leading from the outside. But let me just go and do what the mark out where the bottom layer is, and we can all work together to build up. So basically I need to be 2 blocks in from each side. So 2 blocks in from here, and then 2 blocks in from here. And then we're going to be basically doing a similar style to what we did from the outside there. So I need to go across by 3. This is going to be where part of the wall is. Here is going to be where the window's going to be to William's office. I think is going to be this floor. And then it's going to go across to here, and you can tell you've done it right when you're 2 blocks away from this side here. And then we basically need to do the same going along this side. So we go across by 3 and then do this here, go across by 3, and this time we need to basically be 5 blocks away. So it's not exactly in the middle. Oh no, that's too close there, Fizzy. Sorry, Fizzy, this is wrong. So from the back it needs to be 5 blocks away. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one should be here like this. And let's just see how this pattern's going to fit in. So I believe, yeah, it doesn't fit in with having gaps of 3. So let's do a gap of 3 there, and then a gap of 3 there, and then maybe we could do like a bigger window in the middle. I'm not entirely sure how to do this. So I go 3. Maybe we could go 3, and then we could go... I'm trying to just... What do you reckon we should do for the middle? I'm going to leave it up to you, Fizzy. We need to fit in, so it's the same kind of style, but we can kind of play around with it and do it a little bit different. Oh, yeah, maybe go across by 4 on either side, and then... oh, yeah, there we go. 4 by 4 by 4. That works beautifully. There we go. That's the plan, guys. That is the plan, and that is the way we're going to do the windows on the side there. So, right then, let's go and start building out the outside. So, the actual inside wall is going to be in by 1, and if I just show you kind of what the bottom floor looks like again, it's kind of like that. And so we're going to try and keep up with the same style here. So we're going to go and use polished diorite, which is going to go along the inside here. And this is going to be going all the way around the... all the way around the outside here like this, and then all the way around here like this as well. And then we're going to go up with the black concrete, which is going to go up by 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way along here. This one's going to be a bit different because there's going to be... Oh, no. I don't know if that's the right one, but yeah, in the middle, there's going to be a window, which is just going to kind of change things up a little bit. And is this the middle one? It is the middle one. So yeah, I've also got some glass on me, and this one's just going to go up for the first couple blocks here. I don't want to do all 3 blocks because otherwise the window would be like kind of ridiculously big. So this is going to be on each of the different sides. We can have windows there as well. And then this is basically going to be in line now for where the bottom row of the next floor is going to be. So once again, we're going to have the diorite right here like this, going along there like that. And then once again, we'd have the black concrete on this side here, apart from the middle. But yeah, before I get too carried away with myself, let's finish off the decoration 6. It's looking a little bit bland for now. So these bone blocks, these are going to be going up all the way to the very top. So these columns are eventually going to end up being absolutely massive. So just from here, these blocks are going to end up going 17 high. And is there anywhere like, I don't think there's any water near here or anything. I kind of want to just build the whole way up and then go and like drop down, but there's not really anywhere safe to land. So maybe we should do it a little bit more gradually as we go. So yeah, these are just going to go up the outside here like this, and then once again, like we did downstairs, we're going to add the buttons just to go and add a little bit extra texture. So let's just go and make myself a whole load of buttons because we're going to need a bunch of these throughout everything. So let's go and do them all along this side there like that, all along the top, and then all along this side there like that, which is looking pretty good. And then one of the other details I'm going to add in is some kind of like slightly fancier window sills. So along the bottom, I've just done it straight along the ground there like that. But on this side here, I'm going to do kind of one on the top like that, then one down here, and then one like that, just to... I don't know, just to kind of make it a little bit different compared to how all of the rest has been. So I'm just going to go and do it in that style. And so if I go and jump down to here, even though it's really only the front of the first floor done, you can kind of get an idea of what the style is going to be. And I just like the fact that the bottom is like way wider than the rest, which is going to be going up the top, which is going to be a lot thinner compared to the rest. So there's going to be 4 like layers of this. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. All of the different helpers are going to have an office, and then I'm going to have one at the very top as well. So now we basically need to keep building this again and again and again and again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the video while we do the building, and then I can kind of show you what the roof's going to be and kind of what designs we're going to have up there. Okay, so we've done a whole load of progress. As you can see, we are already building the roof of the entire area, and then this is where we're going to have a little fancy flourish poking up the top, just because I didn't want a really boring kind of flat area at the very top. And you're supposed to have like a light on like tall things like this, just so planes don't crash into them. I don't think we're gonna have many planes flying around my lovely world either, but maybe we can add some torches on the top as well. Oh yeah, you can see your way through. So Fizzy's been building a bunch of the floors on the inside. We're not going to be doing too many of the decoration on the inside today, but we will be doing that in the future. So yeah, the other thing I need to add in is we're going to have another rope of these slabs, which are going to be going along here like this, and these are just going to be directly above where all of the bone blocks are, kind of similar to how we had at the very bottom down there. And then yeah, we also need to just build out the ceiling around the outside, just so we can't see any of the diorite. But what I basically wanted to do was just to try, if I could, to get it completely done on the front. So like I've just neglected all of the other sides, but my helpers have been doing good progress on all of them, just to try and get the front looking as complete and as good as it can. So let me just go and kind of build what I did along there a little bit the same, and then just build this along the top here as well. And then I can go and jump down and have a look at what it looks like on the front, especially now before it gets dark. And then yeah, you'll have a pretty good idea of what the entire building is going to look like. I always like it when that's the case, when you haven't finished building it, but you've got one side completely done. So like if you have like the perfect angle to look at it, it looks completely done, even though it isn't. So yeah, here's a pretty good idea of what it's going to end up looking like. I kind of want to get a little bit higher up. What around here can I... Oh, there's a hole missing. There's two holes missing. Oh, there's like levers on the other side. Don't even know what that is. Oh, that's from the this is from the Easter feature, isn't it? This is because it was all set up for the Easter feature. Oh, it's for the scoreboard. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Maybe if I just go and run a little bit further away from it, we'll be able to say, oh no, I've lost the perfect angle. You can see the other sides aren't done. So ignore the big ladder going down the middle, and you can have a pretty good idea of what this thing is overall going to look like. So we'll get rid of the ladders a little bit later on. But for now, let me go and show you the style of the flourish, which I'm going to be building at the top. And actually, before I make my way up here, I need to make myself some more stone block babies. So let's just go and make myself a bunch more of them. And yeah, it's basically going to be a pointy bit out of the top, kind of just in the style of the buildings that are in this style. And so the problem with doing this is that there isn't like an exact middle. So whenever you're doing a point, you always want there to be like a single point in the middle. The problem with the design that we did here is it's kind of a bit of a rectangle, and there's not a single block in the middle. So it's not going to be like a perfect point, as in a point going to a single block. But that's okay. I think I've come up with a pretty good style for it to be anyway. So right then, let me go and start designing it. So first thing, I do need to work out where the middle's going to be on this side. So that is going to be here. And then once again, I'm counting in 2 blocks. It's so hard to count when you're looking at concrete. It all looks like exactly the same. And then yeah, the style is just going to go diagonal 2 in either direction like this, and then we're going to have a straight line. Once again, this should end up being 2 blocks away, and then we build across by 4. So we got 1 2 3 4, and then we go across by 2 and go to 1 here, and then yep, we are 2 blocks away from the outside there, which is good. It means that what I'm doing is right. And I realize I don't have any can anyone with torches throw down some torches on the roof? 1, just so I can see a little bit better, and 2, because I don't want a bunch of googly spawning up here, because I always get scared that they're going to show up like when we're finishing off a build. Like if they blow things up at the beginning, it doesn't really matter. We haven't really built much anyway, but at this point I start caring a whole lot more. So yeah, once again, we're going to be using all of the same materials just to fit in with the same style, but kind of be shaking things up a little bit as well. So we're going to have some diorite there. We're also going to have some more of the bony columns reaching their way up to the top. So this one should have been bone here. This one is going to go up by 3 blocks here. 1 2 3, and then these are going to have stone block babies on top of them as well. So let's go and place that one down there. And then basically on the edges of these as well. So you can see there's the two diorite in the morning. And oh, thank you! I just saw light appearing. I asked for light, and then a moment later there was light. Thank you for that, Fizzy. I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. And yeah, the googlies should hopefully not be spawning. Sorry for distracting you from whatever it was that you were doing. That was probably more important than this. So right then, this one needs to go up to here like this. And then the rest is going to be in the same style as what we were basically doing kind of downstairs. So, oh no, this one needs to be another column of stone going up here. 1, 2, 3 with the half slab block baby, sorry, on the top there. And then these ones are going to be diorite, and then they're going to be 2 rows of concrete as well. We are going to be adding buttons on these, but I can kind of just go around and just cover the whole things in buttons when we are finished after that. And we're basically just going to be kind of going up and in until we kind of end up reaching our way to a point. So here on top of all of these, we're going to have the diorite, and this is basically going to go and make its way all the way around the outside here, and then it's going to be poking up kind of a little bit thinner in the top as well. So what I can kind of do is kind of do it like this, just so it goes into a full loop around the outside, and then it's going to be going up once again with the black concrete in the middle. So you can kind of see the shape that we're going to end up with. I just need any old block to throw down for now, so I can place the first one. I don't want to waste the concrete. We'll just go and use the dirt. And then now we're going to go and do the pattern that you can see, and we're going to build all of this up by 2 blocks. But let me just go and get the bottom row done first, and then once again this is going to be completely covered in buttons. I won't actually be able to completely cover it in buttons, just because you can't place like 2 buttons facing each other. They basically block each other out, so I will cover as much of it in buttons as I can. And you can now start to see where the final tower bit's going to be, and we're going to once again use bone for that, and we're going to go up by 1 on each side, and then just put some block babies on the top of there. So this is the monstrosity that I have just built. I think it looks quite cool though. And once again, it fits in with the same style. Like, it's so easy just to be like, yeah, we've built out of diorite a lot, or we've been built out of concrete. Let's instead use bright orange wool. And like, it sounds cool and it sounds good to add more color and stuff. But, you know, when you're kind of building like, you know, one, you know, building, especially if you're trying to do something realistic, like, it's generally good just to kind of stick, you know, with a few different materials and make them all match. And then if you do that, you'll see like the entire building as a whole will probably fit in a lot better. So let's go and add some of those buttons down there, and then we can add some buttons here. So yeah, let's just add them on these sides, because it won't let me add them down there for now. But that's okay. We'll just add them on these sides there like that. No one's going to really tell the difference. I can't believe how many buttons we have we have added to this building here. It's absolutely covered in buttons, and absolutely none of them do anything useful at all. Did I? Oh, no! I thought I had just made the perfect amount, and then I realized I needed 2 more to place down on the outside here. Almost the perfect amount. So this should be the outside of this building pretty much done now. So my helpers, of course, still finished working on the other sides. But in terms of this side at the front and the top, it should be pretty much done. So if I get my perfect angle, as I was saying about, I can kind of see it from the right way, we should get a really good idea of what this thing is going to look like. And this is always the thing that I always get so excited about whenever I've built something big and new in my lovely world, you know, which I know is going to be here for years. Well, it's going to be here forever. Like, I'm probably never, I mean, unless a disaster happens, I'm never going to be getting rid of this thing. So it's always exciting when I'm building something big. And oh no, oh, there's a couple windows. Were there windows like that before? I don't think the window, I didn't mess up the windows that bad. Did I look at the windows like that before? Or has someone changed them? I don't know. But what I can do to make my way up there is I can break my way through here. So this was the roof before we kind of built anything today. But this staircase is, of course, going to lead up here into William's office, up to the top there like that. We kind of need to add a few more stairs in the top here. But yeah, you can kind of get the idea. And then eventually after that, the stairs are going to be going up the side. Oh, they're smashed. Oh, the window, I think there might have been an accident or something, but the windows were smashed. So there we go. Let's go and add a little bit more of the glass down there. And so let's do a little bit of a circle around the outside and see how much of the other sides have been built as well. Ooh, looking good actually. We might not need to look at a really purposeful angle because it looks like most of it's done. So the back isn't completely done, but that's okay because we can't see that very much. And this side isn't done, but those two sides are done, which means if I want to go and look at this building, I need to go over there so I can see the two sides that have been pretty much completely done. So let's go onto the roof of my cinema then, shall we? Let's go and just pile up with some dirt around here so no one can see the ugly pile of dirt. And then we're going to get our first proper glimpse at what the good news building is going to end up looking like. Oh, it looks cool. I like the look of it. So we can light the entire thing up with a whole bunch of more torches as well. And of course, we're going to be building a whole load more decoration inside the offices. And then as you look looking through the windows from the outside, you're going to be able to see them as well. And it looks like, I think it's slightly shorter than the radio tower, and maybe ever so slightly shorter than the Hotel of Dreams. But as you can see, compared to everything else in the area here, which is pretty short, it is absolutely enormous. And I can't wait to go and start building the offices and then writing our first newspaper. So that is going to be what the plan is going to be in the next episode. We're going to come in here with all of the helpers, and we're all going to just basically work on our own offices, doing the decoration, and then writing the newspaper, and then we can print it and publish it. Sadly though, that is going to be the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing us building this episode. Hopefully it also maybe gave you some ideas for any buildings that you were doing in your own worlds. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!